Hello everyone and welcome to Short Walks with Shay on Mad Hatter Magnet Fishing and Mudlarking. And today I'm with George and we're going to be climbing Maiden Castle. So wish us luck and we'll catch you in the video. So just to let everybody know, if you do come, there is a warning about keeping your dog on a lead around livestock. Sheep have been used to graze here to look after the chalk downland. It's a method of maintaining it. I apologise about the wind noise, but it's a method of maintaining it and they've done it for thousands of years. In fact, there's a little sign here that I'll show you. As it says at the bottom there, dogs are welcome, but please do keep them on a lead. Hey guys, so we've made it over the first the first hill, if you will, on the hill of Maiden Castle. So basically it was designed as a hill fort. It's quite clever how they've designed it, really. I don't know if you can tell, but we're kind of in a dip. And if I take you up quick, you'll be able to see what I mean. But they've designed it so if you were to invade, you'd have to climb up the hills. Bear in mind, you'd be in all your armour, your Roman armour for instance, and you're carrying your swords and all the rest of it, all your gear, so you'd be very, very weighed down. So by the time you get up there, you'd be absolutely shattered. And then you've got to go down another one, which could be full of water and mucky, and then you've got to go straight up a massive steep embankment, and believe it or not, I think there's yet still another one, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, Maiden Castle is actually one of the largest and most complex Iron Age hill forts in Britain. Its vast multiple ramparts cover the area the size of 50 football pitches, and the site was home to several hundred people during the Iron Age.
The impressive Iron Age hill fort at Maiden Castle was not the first monument on the hilltop. Excavations have discovered a complex sequence of occupation beginning over 6,000 years ago. Within a few decades, the arrival of the Romans, the hill fort was abandoned. The Romans established the town of Donaveria to the northeast as the regional capital of the Goerge.
So this is the view from on top. At the height of its occupation, the fort was densely populated and there were many roundhouses. These had central hearths, large pits for storing grain, and were often circled by drainage gullies. Various finds from the site will show that activities such as textile production and metalworking were taking place here. So there are multiple ways and routes you could choose to walk around Maiden Castle. We've chosen to do the top ring. However, there is the second ring, which you can see just there. You'd walk along, and if you went all the way out and over those hills, over what's called Ridgeway, you get to Weymouth and Portland. What I'm about to show you now is remnants from what I believe is World War II, and it's actually a bomb crater from where they dropped their bombs. So when the Germans flew over, basically their commands were, or their orders were, to drop over everything you can on Portland Harbour and Weymouth to destroy the Navy. However, anything you've got left that you didn't manage to drop, you have to fly across and over these fields towards Dorchester, which is where we're located now, a couple miles outside of, and you can drop it on the town. Now obviously a lot of the pilots and the bombers and things like that, they didn't want to kill civilians, so what they'd do is they'd come over the farm fields and they'd say that they dropped it on Dorchester, but really they'd just dropped it on the fields and actually spared a lot of civilians' lives. And here is one of those bomb craters now. You can see how it's got a massive dip there in the soil. If I get down to the lower point, you'll be able to see what I mean properly. There's a massive dip here. Goes right down this hill. The camera doesn't really show it too well, but it goes all the way down. See, still going down into the dip where we've got all these stingers. And then we're surrounded as we're stood in the bomb crater. So me and George have seen a couple of these different items and we're really not sure what they are. If you can tell us, please drop it in the comment. There's a few of these metal ring or sphere looking things that look like maybe they've got some yellow underneath. They've been screwed in or something like that, or bolted in. to the ground, but we're not sure what they're for. If you can tell us, please do. Right, thank you for joining us. That was Maiden Castle, and it's a goodbye from me.
And a goodbye from me.
Catch you in the next one.